You serious?
Yeah, I'm serious indeed. Welcome back to How to Kill an Hour. Serious. Welcome back to How to Kill an Hour, man. I'm Marcus Bronzy.
I'm Sean.
Nice. How's it going, Sean?
Very good. How you doing, bro? Everything right?
I'm good, man. I said on another podcast called Ain't Got a Clue, I spoke about, this is going to be out a while after as well, I spoke about the Oppenheimer Barbie situation. And I'm going to talk on this podcast about it because I don't think I'm going to talk about it on another podcast.
All right.
I love Ain't Got a Clue, but I don't think talking about what people say on social media is something really going to cover there. I really accidentally infuriated many people. I didn't realize there was so much. People really like those films, dude. Like both of them. And I said, I haven't seen them and I don't feel like seeing them because I don't want to see a lot of bright colors. And I know what happens at the end of Oppenheimer.
Okay.
But I don't know what happens at the end of Oppenheimer because I've not seen it. And a lot of people made very pointed points about how I should watch the film before making a decision about what happens at the end.
What are you about to say to make a decision on whether you should watch it or not?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, pretty much. I was like, well, that can't happen. But also, bro, like, I just don't fancy it.
I saw an article about the Barbie film. And there were a couple of people, a couple of critics who were like who said, oh, they enjoyed it. And again, this is just purely received knowledge from. I haven't seen it. I don't know anything about it. But a lot of critics were saying that it was very much like against the patriarchy. But there was a lot of like slagging off men and this and that. I don't know. I haven't seen it. You know,
I was shooting.
Deserve it to a degree. You know?
Yeah, man. I was shooting a short film, and my makeup artist at the time, like, we shot a sci-fi one a couple of days ago with really cool tech. I'll talk about it if you fancy it.
Okay.
She said she didn't like it because she said she thought it was a bit on the nose with it, and I was like, cool. I'm never really gonna find out. I don't know. For me, bro, I don't know if I could handle a really bright film. I like a dark film, but not as dark as Oppenheimer. It's too dark for me now, bro. And also,
you're a tough man to please, bro.
I just like the one what's something in the middle, you know? You know what I mean? I'm not even smart. Like, people are like, so why don't you want to watch Oppenheimer? I'm like, I just don't. You ever gone past a certain food shop and go, oh, that looks like they're enjoying that food? Not for me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I've gone, oh, look, fish and chips, that's nice. Don't feel like it today.
There are films,
I don't feel angry.
Yeah, but there are tons of films which I know from other people that I know they're amazing films.
Yeah.
Like
Great.
Green Mile.
Fantastic.
I haven't seen the Green Mile, and cool. I get a lot of flack for it.
Yeah.
It for whatever reason, when I sit down to watch a film, I always go, oh no, it's a great film. Same with Full Metal Jacket.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's a bit long. It's
a long one.
I'm going to end up watching a trashy Jason Statham film or something just that is going to like the TV's going to be watching me. I'm going to zone out and watch some.
My favourite saying, bruv. People say, what did you do last night? So I put on a film and it watched me more than I watched it. It's nice, that, isn't it?
It is.
And there's something cathartic about putting on a certain level of crud TV.
You know what you're getting yourself into.
You can look away a bit.
Yeah.
Look back. Look down at your phone, send a message, sip your drink, snooze, wake up. You don't know what's going on.
Yeah, don't need to.
Film knows what's going on. That's fine, because that's what it's meant to do. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, this is where I have a problem when I see critics writing about films. And I'm like, surely you must have known that Freddy versus Jason wasn't gonna, be, an incredible storyline with really, deep points and this and that. You're like, you go in watching certain films, knowing what you're getting yourself into, and if that's what you're looking, and it gives you everything you need, right?
Yeah. And I like, for the record, Sean, I support equal rights. I'm here for it. I support the knowledge of history and everything that happened post in the world wars and post that as well. In fact, what's funny is, to go back to the point, people don't realize that I won't say I'm well read, but I'm quite aware of what happened with like Oppenheimer and the 2 bombs that the USA threw on Japan. They didn't throw them, but making it sound like they lobbed them. It's not. They're fucking horrible. Yeah, and I didn't fancy it right then. I like my history and stuff at a different time. I think going out for entertainment purposes, for me, I want to watch premium entertainment content. And for me, that is Fast X. Yeah, that's what I want to see. I want to see something that's just, like you said, a Jason Statham film. For me, Expendables is my kind of crud. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I feel like film critics are like,
but you know what this as well is tough. Like, for instance, there are some films which like I know that I need to watch, or I feel like I should watch, something like 12 Years a Slave.
Yeah, man.
But it was very difficult for me because I know how upsetting and harrowing it's going to be, and I'm like, do I want to subject myself to 3 hours of that?
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh God, it's not really the reason why I sit down to watch a film, you know?
I get it, yeah. So like your reasoning to watch a film is some people watch to educate, some people watch to like feel, people really want to feel that emotional ride. Some people want to just have like a casual vibe. Like podcast, bro. Some people want to have a podcast that's got high educational value. Some people want to hear people talking about dad jokes, which leads us on to our next section. And what is that, Sean?
Jokes of the week.
So if you're new to the show, Sean and I tell each other some jokes, really. Sometimes they're dad jokes, sometimes they're bad jokes. Most of the time for me, they're bad jokes. Sean, you've had a good run.
Oh, thanks, man. To be honest, I feel like a lot of them are bad jokes. Dad jokes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you've been leaning into the wife bashing recently. I don't know if you're sending subliminals out there. You get me? So, all right, you know.
What? Which ones?
Just a few.
You're just not going to give me any.
I'm just going to
throw it out there and
throw you under the bus with pure conjecture. No examples. Like, yeah, are you leaning into the racist ones a bit recently over the last few episodes?
What? Right.
Man.
Oh yeah, I've got these. These are long
jokes. None of those. Yeah, okay, no, yeah.
I don't have any of them. Right. The first one is because we've been we spoke about passwords.
Yes, couple episodes in our final pilot.
So I saw one and I thought, you know what? It's decent.
It's decent.
Yeah.
I mean, Sean, you're building it up a bit for me now, so I'm expecting.
I'm trying not to set the expectations too high.
Yeah, all right, cool. We'll see how it goes then.
During a recent password audit, it was found a blonde was using the following password: Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, Huey, Louie, Dewey, Donald, Goofy, Sacramento. When asked why such a long password, she said she was told that it had to be at least 8 characters long and include at least one capital. Even, can I just say,
that's good.
She's got it's a good password.
Hey, listen, look, Sean, on a level, good password, great joke. There you go.
Thanks. All right, we'll move on to this one. All right. No, we won't move on to that one because I've missed the top bit out and therefore it's not going to... let me see if I can... I'm going to freestyle the first bit.
All right, go on.
The Pope is on the way to the airport and...
That sounds so freestyle. The Pope is making a...
Go on. I'm going to try that again.
All right, go on.
Pope is on the way to the airport. Is that something?
Yeah, that sounds smooth. Yeah, cool.
He asked his driver on the way because if he could drive because he had a lot of time to kill.
Cool.
And since he became the Pope, he hadn't had any time to drive around.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Naturally, he's a bit rusty. So his driving is quite poor. And when suddenly he sees police lights behind him, he pulls over, and when the officer comes up to the window, his eyes goes wide. He says to the Pope, "Hold on for a minute," and he goes back to his car to radio the chief. Cop: "Chief, we had a situation. I pulled over an important figure." "Chief, how important? A governor or something?" He goes, "No, sir. He's bigger." "So what? A celebrity or something?" "More important, sir." "A major politician?" "No, sir. He's much more important." "Well, who is it?" "Well, actually, I'm not sure, but the Pope's his driver." Oh, I butchered the first bit.
I get it. It's a good one. How much of it did you make up?
I don't know. I don't know. The first bit I just freestyled, so hopefully it still made sense.
Yeah, the Pope
drove around a bit.
So he drove around a bit. I've got one back for you, Sean. Don't forget that on Monday we start Diarrhea Awareness Week. It runs until Friday.
I shouldn't have drunk. I could have gone seriously wrong. You got another one for me?
Yeah, of course. So what if I can't spell Armageddon? It's not the end of the world. That's a bad one, isn't it? Yeah. All right, have you got your lined up then, Sean?
I've got, okay. A man is walking through his local mall and notices a Mexican bookstore.
Yep.
Decides to go
here we
in.
go with the racist ones, by the way. Careful, Sean. Just leading on the right. Oh, careful, guys. Yeah, sorry. I'll let you start again. Sorry. Racist.
I feel like I have to skip this one. A man is walking through his local mall and notices a Mexican bookstore. I feel like I'm like an honorary Mexican, or at least people tend to think that I'm Mexican.
Do people speak Latin to you then, like, when you're out?
I've had that, but a lot of the time people just go, you're like Mexican or something. I do get that often.
Is it?
So,
I kind of get that wherever I go, people just think you've got a bit of it in you. Like, so
Mexican?
Just wherever I go, people think, so if I'm in Morocco, I'm Moroccan.
You're a bit Moroccan.
Bro, when I walked down Edgware Road, obviously a lot of Moroccan people, and Morocco were beating the shit out of it. Was it in the Euros or recent? What was the last one? Euros or World Cup? World Cup? Yeah. Bruv, I was walking down the street in Morocco when people were beeping horns, vibes in. I was looking around, people like, hey, brother, looking at me.
Habibi.
So you know what I did, innit? Fucking joined in, bro.
Of course you did.
Yes. Get me. Inshallah, we'll win. Inshallah. Get me.
No one knows. We're just a bit ethnic, innit?
I think so. Yeah, and I've met Brazilian people, and they've gone like, yeah, you're Brazilian.
Yeah,
I'm like, no. Yeah. So you get that as well, innit? Bit of everything. Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah. Little do they know, Sean is 100% Scottish.
All right. A man's walking through his local mall and notices a Mexican bookstore. He decides to go in because he's never seen a Mexican bookstore before. He browses through the store and finally asks the clerk, do you have the book on Donald Trump's foreign policies with Mexico? The clerk replies, fuck you, get out, stay out. The man replies, yeah, that one.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yo, this is going to be a slightly different one because this is a long form joke.
Okay.
You ready?
How long have we got?
So at least it's about 15 minutes.
Seriously?
Are you on board now?
Fuck, I was like, bro. Strap yourself in. Yeah, man. This is like, I'm like, I didn't sign up for this, bro.
All right, so I'm not
joke would need to come with a coffee, innit?
Bro. Go on, sorry. All right. Dave was bragging to his boss one day, I know everyone there is to know. Just name someone, anyone, and I know them. Tired of his boasting, his boss calls his bluff. Okay, Dave, how about Tom Cruise? No dramas, boss. Tom and I are old friends and I can prove it. So Dave and his boss fly to Hollywood, knock on Tom Cruise's door. Tom Cruise shouts, Dave, what's happening? Great to see you. Come in for a beer. Although impressed, Dave's boss is still skeptical. After they leave Tom Cruise's house, he tells Dave that he thinks knowing Tom Cruise was just lucky. He's like, no, just name anyone else. He's like, all right, fine. The US president. His boss retorts quickly. Yep. Dave says, oh, buddies, let's fly to Washington. Off they go. At the White House, the president spots Dave on the tour and motions him and his boss over, saying, Dave, what a surprise. I was just on my way to a meeting, but you and a friend come up. Let's have a beer and catch up. Well, the boss is very shaken by now, but still not totally convinced. After they leave the White House grounds, he expresses his doubts to Dave, who again implores him to name anyone else. The Pope, his boss replies. We got a bit of a Pope theme going here. Sure, says Dave. I've known the Pope for years. So off they fly to Rome. Dave and his boss are assembled with the masses at the Vatican, St. Peter's Square, when Dave says, this will never work. I can't catch the Pope's eye amongst all these people. Tell you what, I know all the gods, so let me go upstairs and I'll come out to the balcony with the Pope. He disappears into the crowd, heads toward the Vatican. Sure enough, half an hour later, Dave emerges with the Pope in the balcony. By the time Dave returns, he finds that his boss has had a heart attack and is surrounded by paramedics. Making his way to his boss's side, Dave asks him, what happened? His boss looks up and says, it was the final straw. You and the Pope came out onto the balcony and the man next to me said, who's out on the balcony with Dave? I think it was worth it. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, I like that. Shout out to Dave. Shout out to man like Dave out there.
Man like Dave.
That's a good one, man. I like that. You got anything else? Or shall I fire at you? Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah, you finished on a high, innit? Finished on a real strong high there, innit, Sean? I got a couple more dad jokes for you. I'll fire at you. My wife took off her shirt and bra during an argument where I was winning. It was a booby trap. Oh, man. I'm at the airport and there's a woman that's completely passed out on the baggage carousel. She's slowly coming around now.
I really like that one.
All right, check this one. You'll probably get this straight away. I was trying to figure out why this ball was getting bigger, bigger, and bigger. Then it hit me.
Inflation? What is it? Oh.
Oh man! All right, one more short, then we'll move on. I found out my girlfriend's really a ghost. I had my suspicions the moment she walked through the door. Oh man, and there you go. That's the end of our jokes of the week. Oh man, absolutely.
I really appreciate the dad jokes. Thanks, man.
No problem, bruv. Shall we move on to the next part of the show?
I got the power, rappers turn sour, they get devoured. I'm about to show you all how to kill an hour.
Yes, it's time for the next part of the show, Sean, and that is where we talk about stuff that is going on the internet. Sometimes it's news, sometimes it's the top 10, sometimes I'm just going to tell you stuff that is going to blow your mind, Sean, in this section of
Things that will blow your mind.
So creepy. Hey, I'm ready though. Like, you built it up now.
All right.
Like,
okay, here are some
Things that will blow your mind.
Right, so did you know that the letter G is basically a spinning arrow? Please, Sean, have a look at the capital letter G. Did you know the capital letter G is basically a spinning arrow?
oh damn!
Mind blown.
Never
Mind
thought
blown.
about that. Never thought about that.
There you go.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if my mind's blown.
Oh shit.
But it's a close one
Right,
though,
is that
because
close?
I've never thought about it.
Okay, cool.
Never thought about it.
If you have an orgasm when you die, you would come and go at the same time.
Yo, that's a Richard Pryor one.
Is it?
Yeah, because you know what it was? He talks about Richard Pryor's dad.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember he was? I think he was with a prostitute.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
And he came and went at the same time. I think I'm Richard Pryor, man.
Oh, big up Richard Pryor, man. Big up yourself, man. When you buy a bigger bed, you have more bedroom, but less bedroom.
Oh, yeah, mind blown. Mad.
There you go. If vegetarians eat vegetables, what do humanitarians eat? Just saying, bruv. That's a dumb one, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right.
That's more of a dad joke than a fact, right?
Yeah, it is. Right. Here's another one. If two mind readers are reading each other's minds, whose minds are they reading?
Oh. Yeah, that's a good one. I like that one.
Did that blow your mind, Sean?
Yes.
Mind blown.
Wow, man.
Something just attacked
Our
me in the
poltergeist just threw something across the room. Wow, man. Right, you like that? Then?
Yeah, I like that
Things
one,
that blow your mind, yeah?
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
cool.
yeah.
Sick. Oh, man. All right, cool, man. All right. What about this? One more, though, because this is in the comments of the post that I found this from.
Okay.
When you clean a vacuum cleaner, you become a vacuum cleaner.
Heavy.
It's mad, isn't it?
Yeah, man.
It's mad, bro. It's mad out there. I feel like we should have called that Hits the Blunt. But anyway, that was...
Things that will blow your mind.
Oh, yeah, I like this section.
You like it? Should we bring it back again?
I reckon so.
We can. I just need to find stuff that will fit in it.
Fair play.
I've also got a top 10 for you, Sean. This is one, I don't even know how this will... I don't think this will cut into socials. I think this is just for the podcast. So yeah, I'll get into it. It's an interesting one. It's interesting.
Okay.
So this is... I find the internet quite a funny place, right? It is inherently funny. And I also find it's a place where lots of advice gets handed out all the time. And I just saw this and was like, I need to discuss this with Sean because Reddit is a fascinating place. Mm. But I found a post saying 10 simple pointers to get better at approaching women.
Okay.
Number 1, be mindful of space and proximity. Don't come from behind or crowd her space. I'm with that. You down with that?
I mean, don't come from behind is...
Well, that's just innuendo territory, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean? All right. let me remove that from my brain. Okay,
Yeah, cool.
Yeah, but I can understand that. I can understand.
Sorry, you're right there. Don't listen to the podcast.
I mean, it's you don't want to be like, you don't want to be scaring people. You know what I mean? Like approaching people. Yeah,
of course.
That's a legit one. Okay.
2, be polite and casual when introducing yourself. Hey, excuse me. I think it was at this point in this, that's an example. Hey, excuse me. At this point in this list, I was like, isn't this like what normal? I feel like this is normal etiquette training. But
you'd
be surprised.
That's the thing.
Yeah, okay,
that's the thing.
3, don't dwell. Talk to her within 3 to 8 seconds of noticing her. What a random 1, 2, 3.
Wait, 3 to 8 seconds
of noticing her.
Oh, right, of noticing. Okay.
That's a really weird, for me, again, this was just a quirky one for me. Why 3 to 8 seconds? 5 to 10 is cool for me.
No.
3 to 8. Within 2 seconds, too fast. 9, too much.
Yeah, 8 between 8 and 10 seconds. Yeah, maybe.
Can you imagine that?
I'm not sure what quite happens in those 2 seconds, but it could be too late by that time.
So, Mum and Dad, tell us how you met. Oh, man, it was in 3 to 8 seconds. I knew. I fell head over heels. It was that 7th second.
Or maybe it's that thing of like, if you don't do it, and it depends obviously how. If you're shy or not, you're very confident. Maybe it's that thing of like, you just have to go and do it and not back out. If you reckon that's something to do with it?
As a man that I've raved with, Sean, we've seen many a nightclub. Yeah. I would say that if you walked into a club and within 3 to 8 seconds of getting in the club was trying to talk to someone, you look thirsty and hungry, boy. All kind of things like,
So what you got? Baby, it's been 3 to 8 seconds. What are you saying, bro? You good? You want a dance, a little drink or something? Like,
chill out, bro. You just got to the club.
But you got you want to make sure that you don't approach them from the back.
Yeah, okay.
And then you want to be like, yo, I don't want to leave it 10 seconds because like
that's a lot to think about.
Nobody knows what's going to.
So what if they're facing away from you? You have to walk around them within 3 to 8 seconds.
And then by the time you get to them, it's 10 seconds. And then you're just
now you're standing in front of them, just turn around and go back. So then what do? You try to hack these rules. So you leave the club and come back in again. So the 3 to 8 seconds starts.
No. What you do in the first place is you walk into the club.
Yeah.
You just
don't notice her.
Tunnel vision, bro.
Yeah, don't notice
like absolute tunnel vision. Yeah. You get your beverages in. You go and wherever you're sitting, if you are sitting, you get your spot, and then like have a drink, talk with whoever you're with, and then at a certain point you look up and you're like, right,
notice.
I've got 3. If I notice anyone that 3 to 8 seconds, and then
stop watching already, and then crack on. Yeah. Horrible advice. Not you, it's just that point. Open with a question. Ask her opinion on something you notice about her. Clothes, a purchase she made, or overall energy. Hi, I'm Marcus. You have nice energy.
How did you come up with this amazing energy?
Matt, wow, your energy is so energicious.
Mad energicious.
Wow. Oh, man. That's a nice bag.
She's like clutching onto it. You want to go to her, she can be like, yo, that is a nice bag, you know.
Yeah. God, yeah.
Yo, babes, it's a nice bag, innit?
See her in 3 to 8 seconds. 3 to 8 seconds, just come in there.
Yo, I noticed you 3 to 8 seconds ago. That's a nice bag, you know.
I think it is nice to opening with a question is a hard one, isn't it? I think right now, as we record this, Barbie, Oppenheimer, did you see either of them? You get me? But I think, what happened to just hi? You're right. I'm so and so. How you doing? I don't know. Like, is it?
Not everyone's as beautiful as you, bro. Do you know what I mean? They've got to come out with some bars in it to try and. Otherwise, maybe it's like that thing in it. If you've heard the same jam too many times, it's just it goes over your head. So you've got to come out with some left field.
Do you reckon? I reckon there's so many lines out there now. If you came up and just said, "Hey, how's it going, man? I just saw you having a good vibe, and I thought I'd introduce myself." That's probably the most original thing ever. No?
They might be like, this guy's gassed. He didn't even come up to me with like a proper line, innit?
Is that it?
Just freestyled it.
In fact, who's this guy think he is? Furthermore, I think he took like 9 seconds to come over here. Waste, man. Get out of here. This is number 5, or make a humorous observation about something in your surroundings if you're in close proximity inside. Why are there so many different types of toothpaste if you're in somewhere like Target, like a supermarket? Absolutely not. I'm going to call red alert here. Chatting up someone while you're shopping, I'm saying that's a no-go, bruv. I don't know why. I just feel like it's the least maybe this says a lot about how I shop in the supermarket. I am so focused to getting what I need and getting out of there so quick.
A little mosey around.
Do you have a little mooch? You moocher? Do you do the thing? Because I'm. Oh man, you're gonna. Am
I opening up a can of worms here? What's going on?
I just realised this is gonna sound a lot sadder than I thought it was on the way out. I write my list in the order of where I find stuff in the supermarket.
I see. This is the thing, and this is why, like, you obviously know the supermarket you're going to, where everything is.
Yeah.
So I can only imagine that time of the year where they're like, oh, we're gonna mess with everyone and move stuff around, and you go in, and then your world is turned upside down.
Bro, when they moved the cooked meats, it took me about 10 extra minutes to find it.
It must have been tough, man.
I'm never gonna get those minutes back, bro.
You okay?
No, not really, bro. Sometimes when I'm in the cooked meat aisle, I realise I'm not in the cooked meat aisle because I'm still on the old blueprints.
That must. Man, I think we're gonna have to discuss this off air, bro.
Yeah, man, we'll talk about it off air.
Yeah,
But are you like the other person or something else? Like, because there's another type of person that goes in and goes up and down every aisle just to have a look.
Nah, I don't. No, I don't usually do that. I would usually write a list or have a. Because this is
you check it twice.
My list. Sometimes I make a list and I don't even look at it when idiot. I'll just have I'll be like, yeah, I've got this. I can remember everything, and then I'll go home and be like,
look at your list. Oh,
why did I even bother writing a list?
You should put on the top of your list. Read the list.
Yes. But I have that thing where like I'm not the greatest in the kitchen, so I can't just like buy lots of random stuff and then get home and then just throw it all together and like I have meals in my head.
Yes.
Do you know what I mean? So I'm like, I need that for this meal, and I kind of tend to do that. And then there's like, you're walking down some aisles and sometimes something will catch my eye and be like, oh yeah, I might try that or whatever.
Yeah.
Which is obviously why they move things around in the first place. So
to catch your eye.
Yeah, so you don't get too comfy. So you end up walking down the wrong aisle when you're looking for the cooked meats, and the next thing you know, you've got like a basket full of dairy products.
Exactly.
And you're like, yo.
Exactly, yeah. I know exactly where the love corn is in my supermarket, and they moved it to the end of an aisle. That really did me bad.
Do you like love corn?
I love love corn. I mean,
salt and vinegar, bro.
Oh, the salt and vinegar one's the best flavour.
I've tried all of them, yeah.
Oh, have you?
And the salt and vinegar. Well, I feel like I tried the cheese and onion ones.
Yeah,
there was a sweet chili one.
Yeah, there was a barbecue one.
Yeah. And there's I think there's like a salt, just a normal salted, then but salt and vinegar is bad.
I'm eating the OG version, which they sell in most corner shops, which is just like the corn, which is salt and vinegar. But Love Corn have basically repackaged the cooked sweet corn peppercorns. This is not an advert, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I just
you know what, Sean? It's only 160 calories, but yeah. I've had one flavour of Love Corn that I have for a little treat. I might have it now because, like I said, we was filming earlier in the week. I've wrapped it down. There is a chocolate flavour, Sean.
No, I've tried the chocolate. I tried the chocolate.
Sorry, I'm sorry. My bad. My bad. Sorry, Sean.
I tried the chocolate. Mm-hmm. It's a bit, for me. It's like it's a savoury snack.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? And the sweet and savoury together for sweet and sour popcorn on board.
Okay.
The chocolate, I ate them.
Okay. Obviously, finished the pack.
I finished the pack.
Yeah, you're like, oh, not very nice.
Yeah. But they're so like the corn in itself is so moorish anyway. So, but for me, salt and vinegar, hands down, is just just kills it.
Sometimes you just throw a few pellets on your tongue. Sensational. Throw a few pellets on your tongue and just let them rest there for a little while and let them do their thing, bruv. Flavours, man.
I'm not gonna lie though, if you're eating them out of the bag with your fingers, most of the stuff gets stuck to your fingers, isn't it? And you go, and it's just like
the MSG on your fingers, you just go. I'll be honest, Sean, when I eat them, I'm a bit of a pourer.
Pouring is the way. Pouring is the way. If anyone's listening to this and eating corn, pouring is the way because you don't remove any of the flavour from the corn with your fingers.
Yeah, that's it. And you want that full hit of MSG as well as.
Little did you know you were going to get tips about eating corn.
There you go. How to eat a bag snack. We've told people we're like, the value. So what do you learn from How to Kill an Hour? Well, brother, I really didn't know how to eat love corn properly.
Just dropping mad knowledge. Pearls of wisdom.
Yeah, man. So I just don't feel. Do you think the supermarket's somewhere where it is like I feel like a bar, you could chat someone up. Maybe out and about in a park. Hey, nice weather. A supermarket. I don't know, you know.
I think I was about to say anywhere is fair game. Yeah. Anywhere is not fair game.
Yeah.
Like don't go. Probably don't go to a funeral or start chatting.
Yeah, I was gonna say yeah. We see him, man. You good? Yeah.
Are you buried?
That's a nice bag, you know. Are you burying your mumsies? Yeah. Yo. Yeah. Here's a little shoulder to cry on still. What you say?
I'm going to say this. A friend of my sister's,
Oh God.
who was a housemate of mine back in the day. She was going through some tough stuff, and she was on the train crying. Yeah, and a guy kindly offered her a tissue, and then she took the tissue and she was like, "Thank you." And then he just tried to chirps from there.
No way.
And I was like, bro, like, you know, it's like thinking that read the room. There are going to be certain people who are on their mission when they're shopping, like you, go in. Maybe for someone who's moseying about, kind of, you know, and then you'd be like,
if they're reading the back of something for longer than 3 to 8 seconds, I'm going to use that measure of time now. They've got time to burn in it. Because if I'm not finding what I need in 3 to 8 seconds, I'm putting something back. But if they're looking at it like, calorific content, carbs.
No, but it might be like me. I need to look to see if it's got something in there that's going to try and kill me.
Oh yeah, because of your bad tummy.
Yeah.
So do you just like buy empty packages then? Free from. You're in the free from aisle, free from anything. Like, oh, that's a really nice ketchup there. Like,
one thing I will say is I'm not getting chirped in the supermarket all the time either. Just standing in the aisles being like, guys, I've been reading this for ages. Like, why?
Yeah.
Like, no one's why.
It has been 10.5 seconds and no one's approached me.
You know what I mean?
What is going on? All right, sorry, I should move on in it. Mind trick for your nerves. Imagine she's someone you already know or have dated and there's already mutual attraction. No! I don't know about that, you know?
Mind trick. Okay.
You could come across... This
is the... you're doing an interview. Imagine everyone's naked. It's that kind of thing, isn't it?
But imagine you're already like seeing them, or imagine that they're already attracted to you. That's a bit mad, isn't it?
Might get a bit handsy.
Yeah. You don't want to be handsy, innit? Yo, babes. Yeah, you don't want to be handsy.
Maybe hold your bag for you, innit?
Yeah. Yo, babes, give me your bag, innit? Yo, babes, can I just put my wallet in your bag? Hold that for me, yeah?
Oh, do you know what, yeah? You just roll that song and be like, oh, do you mind holding my keys on my phone?
Yeah, hold my keys on my phone. Cheers, babes, yeah? I'll see you later. What the fuck? No! Imagine that. Friggin' hell, man. Oh, man.
Interesting list. Like this list.
So what's going on, babes? Like, how's things been since we split up? I do not know you. Who are you? Nah, come, babes. Don't be silly in it. Like, you know, how's things been since our break? No, don't do that. Anyway, right. So, number 7. Don't be outcome dependent. You're not going to make her like you. Have a fun, flirtatious conversation and see where things go. Good. I like that.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
I like that.
Yeah.
I think that's how you should approach life.
Because a lot of things, right? People say, so for instance, there's a Thai fighter. I will not try and butcher his name. And he talks about not caring whether he wins or loses. He just wants to showcase his ability, and he loves to trade techniques with other people.
Yeah,
he's like, I'm completely not outcome dependent. I honestly don't. If I lose, I don't care, as long as I was able to wow the crowd, showcase, exchange techniques, etc., etc. Obviously, and by doing that, he goes into like a flow state, and I think that's kind of it's kind of that thing, isn't it?
Yeah, just
if you're not fussed,
just vibe, isn't it? Yeah, and I think it's attractive.
Easier said than done.
Yeah. Oh yeah, of course. Yeah, easier than done. I think it's attractive to see someone enjoying themselves without motive behind their enjoyment. You just bring good energy to the room. I will say though, to go back to that fighter, if I fought them and they beat me, I'd feel really upset that somebody who didn't care about winning or not battered me. Do you know what I mean?
Bro, this guy literally battered everyone.
So I'm on the floor, knockout, come round, and he's like, oh yeah. So to be fair, I was just showcasing the sport. Oh, do you know what I mean? Flipping, no, he's not even trying. It's like the mate that you have that's amazing at FIFA, or EA Sports Football, where it's going to be called this year, right? Or like Sean. Sean's good at these games, and you could sit there quietly and pace the man 9-0. Do you get me? And you're like, yeah. You know. To be fair, I don't really play competitively. I just like to showcase the skills of the game. He says after nutmegging my keeper and chipping everyone else.
But that's literally like, this is the thing, right? When I play FIFA, that's what I don't care about. I don't care about school. I don't care about winning when I play FIFA. All I try and do are twine, man, and score absolute worldies. That's all I want to do. Score. I would rather, like, Like I remember that Brazilian Ronaldo. I've tried to stop calling him Fat Ronaldo now. So Brazilian Ronaldo, OG Ronaldo, yeah.
OG
Ronaldo.
What does the G stand for? G. Why'd you keep talking about Ronaldo like
Not
that?
slim.
Which Ronaldo?
Larger than life Ronaldo.
The OG Gravitas Ronaldo. Yeah.
I remember him saying he would rather get 3 nutmegs than score 3 goals, and that was the way that even when I play football, I would.
And what's the nutmeg? Is that like a flavour of Ferrero Rocher that he likes, or is that?
Yeah, something like
That kind of says a lot about. Yeah, go on.
But I was the same, and when I play FIFA, I don't.
Yeah.
I'm not really fussed. I'm not a competitive gamer anyway. So
What I like about the way you play, we used to play Pro Evo, was we did try to break the game. Like we used to just do madness stuff. Like you used to show me stuff like chips and stuff that you shouldn't do.
Yeah.
And it just like breaks the game a little bit, or laugh when someone like, I don't know, players just like 2 players that have nothing to do with the current play just run into each other and fall over and a foul gets called or something like that.
But you would, the chip one was one thing, and the other one was just like you would get someone like Adriano and you would just shoot from like the halfway line.
You just hold down, shoot, let go.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
Just fire it in. Yeah.
So.
Are you playing the new one? Like,
when it comes out, cool. I'm down.
It's going to be the first one that isn't FIFA, isn't bound by FIFA. So people are saying it's going to be a big one.
I'm not going to lie, this FIFA I've been very annoyed with because I play couch co-op FIFA with a friend of mine, and the lengths you have to go through to be able to use use different controller settings, or at least change the controller settings so both people can use it. So and it's like you've got to turn one on, sign in, turn that control off, turn that control on.
For real?
Bro, and that means that you have to have identical controller settings. Now I play most things on manual. My mate he plays everything on automatic. I don't like playing everything on automatic, but I have to. I'm forced to, because that's the only way that we can play. We can't have differing controller, otherwise I just have to be on classic the whole time, and everything is like, I don't know, it's just, I don't know why they did it. I don't understand FIFA. Can you just sort it out, man?
See how Sean said he's not professional, but he plays on manual, full manual. Yeah,
it's for, because when
you control the amount of sweat that comes off the player's brow.
That's why when I do something, like I get like joy from it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, there's a whole corner of the internet on Instagram of people just absolutely destroying defense, twining them up, chipping them, making them fall over. Do you ever watch stuff like that?
I've seen some clips. I've seen a few clips, but not
ridiculous.
That much. But I'm just putting out there. I'm not that great. I've been playing FIFA since Pro Evo days.
Yeah.
You know, and I enjoy it, but I would get absolutely mullered playing like these Donnies online.
Oh yeah, online is just a different world
because they're out there competitively gaming, trying to win.
Exactly. Number 8, make a habit of talking to all strangers, not just people you're attracted to. I feel
like, stop right. I feel that this is like the one which you have perfected, because this guy will talk to everyone, and then you try and drop that you're an introvert, where we will see someone on road, like a teacher from back in the day,
man.
And I just like jump and like hide in a bush somewhere, and you're like, yo, miss, crossing the road, running out. I'm like, oh, this guy, man.
Hey, Sean, come here, man. Look.
Nah, man, I'm still in that bush.
It's Mr. Buchanan, bruv. Go. Yeah, it's true.
But I feel like that's the thing that you do. Like you just chat to everyone. It doesn't matter where we go.
Yeah,
you'll just and without motive, you just chat to people. You chat to everyone. I'm like, I only chat to people that, like, you know, if they chat to me, or like, I'm really.
You don't really chat.
I'm an actual introvert.
You're a social person. You're a sociable person, though. You are, though. Is it just you mean around your friends? You're sociable, but if you don't need to, you won't talk to someone else.
Yeah, I'm quite miserable on the whole.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
It's really funny you say that, because I was about to say this is really bad advice talking to. I was like, you shouldn't talk to all strangers. I was like, stranger danger.
Yeah. There is that.
This will help you have a friendly social vibe and will help with nerves.
And it ties in with the not being outcome dependent as well.
Yes. Vibes. I like. It's about vibes.
Vibes is super important.
Yeah. Smile naturally and hold good eye contact. This is important. I'll have a go at it, Sean. I'll give you some eye contact naturally.
Yeah, I would be clutching my bag and running at this point. It's looking a bit special.
Can you hold my keys for me? Put them in your bag. Nice bag.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is,
can I get one of your natural smiles, please, Sean?
You don't want to be like. Just like creepy. No, but also there's holding eye contact, which is important.
Yeah.
but you don't want to hold too much. There's a limit. There are like certain people where I'm like, I get uncomfortable when I'm like, oh,
yeah.
Why are they're still staring? Like, I don't know.
Yeah, smile naturally and hold good eye contact. If I walked into a room and somebody was doing that for a very long time, I'd want to leave. Like all they did was just smile at you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's weird. I think, the last one then, cool. Don't drag it out and use time constraints. I have to finish doing something. How about we suggest an activity? Okay, I think they're more into the world of, this is more into the world of like trying to like be cool. Like, yo, it was nice talking to you, but I gotta go handle some business. So
you don't want to overstay your welcome, no?
Yes.
That's I would say that would be the...
Yeah. I've definitely overstayed my welcome at a few house parties. I mean, I am the guy who is there. I'm eating the last slice of pizza. I mean, Sean doesn't even know me.
You're helping clearing up.
I'm helping. That's it. Thank you, Sean. No, Sean has been at the house party where I am.
Which one's this? I'm wondering what you're going to say.
Do you remember the house party when our boy, we won't mention his name, but it was a house party of sorts, and he loves his food. You know who I'm talking about already, innit? Yeah. He loves his food. He even has his own style of eating a burger. You've seen it, innit? Yeah. Uh-huh. His burger eating technique, if he's wearing a white shirt, there's not a drop of sauce going on that shirt, because his burger technique is we should share that with the audience. His burger eating technique is fantabulous. He shakes his burger. I still don't understand it. It's getting all the sauce off and any extra bits of burger, so that in the journey from the plate to his mouth, we don't lose any bits
it's like
of
getting us and just
salad
waiting for bits to fall off.
Man, you don't want sesame seeds hitting the table. You don't want a bit of burger sauce hitting the table and that splat then causing a secondary splashback onto your white shirt. Well, so he's controlling it. Yeah, sorry, what?
It's got deep.
Yeah. It is. He's controlling fate.
Yeah, the burger shake.
The burger shake is controlling fate because he's controlling the fate of that burger sauce by putting it where it needs to be. Plus extra dippage if you want to get some extra burger sauce on your burger afterwards.
Fair play.
Good man, innit? Yeah. So he loves his his other half made mac and cheese. And I know him very well. And the mac and cheese at the party had run out in it because it was very tasty. I knew my boy had a backup tray of mac and cheese. And you know what? I wouldn't say he hid it because he's a generous guy, but I think he was like trying to usher attention.
Tucked away.
It was tucked away in it, and he was ushering attention over to other things. Hey, like, have an apple or some grapes.
Some distraction technique.
Yeah. He was like shaking shiny toys and like he was like had a laser and was like waving it around the corner of the room, hoping that I'd chase it like a cat. Yeah. So when he looked away, I took the tray of mac and cheese and I hid it somewhere where he would never find it. I can't even say now because just in case he hears it. I hid it where
Did he never find out where it was?
He never found out where I hid it. I walked outside.
I was the I did conspire.
He did. You saw where I put it, didn't you?
What was that?
Did you see where I put it?
Oh, brother,
you helped me?
If you're listening, I didn't help him. Yeah. I had nothing to do with it.
So I went over to my car and hid it somewhere you could never find it at the car. Went back to him and then... Do you know what was the most frustrating thing for him? One, I just nicked a whole tray of mac and cheese from his, and that was going to be his. Everyone's left the party. He's tidied up. Oh yeah, you know, I have a little treat. I had a little bit at the party, but I'll have a little bit of mac and cheese now.
No. Let's be real. He was going to batter it. Come on, bro.
He was going to wax it.
He was. He was going to clear up. That's what he does. I'll just clear up.
Yeah.
Oh, what you mean? You clear up all the rest of the food that was left over. Yeah, I'll clear up.
Yeah, clear up. Yeah. So he went out to the car. I think I gave him the keys and let him look in the car. Couldn't find it. I think he took.
You know, was so vexed as well. That was the funny thing.
You know the part of the boot where you lift it up and there's a spare tire under there. Yeah. He was in that part.
Oh, yo.
You get me? And I swear, like I'm obviously embellishing this, but I feel like he would have opened. If there was like a first aid kit in there, that was much smaller than the actual mass of the mac and cheese, he would have opened it just in case to have a look inside if there was mac and cheese in there.
If he'd walked in, left him to his own device, would have come back with a jack the car up, got a head torch on,
looking for it. Yeah. But he then went back inside and was convinced I didn't have the mac and cheese. And the most triumphant thing was getting home, putting it on the table, taking a picture of it and sending it to him.
I forgot you actually took it home.
I actually took it home.
You are a tread guy.
I ate it, but the worst...
This is where we differ, you know, because I would have done the first bit, yeah, and then afterwards I'd have been like, ha, and then given the mac and cheese back that his missus made for him with love, and you were like, nope,
clapped it. But bruv, yeah, the worst thing was I messaged him and I was like, yeah, man, it was quite nice, but it was a bit much, so I threw the rest away.
Yo, that's like the sandwich in Friends, isn't it?
That's what I did. I nicked that basically, and he was like, "You are a fucking prick." Oh man, he's the same friend whose shoes that I hide all the time, innit? Like we
made him late.
Should we say that for another episode?
Yeah,
because we've got to get out of here because you got to bounce as well. So yeah, here we go. 10 simple pointers to get better at approaching women. Be mindful of space and physical proximity. Don't come from behind or suddenly crowd her space. Be polite and casual when introducing yourself. Hey, excuse me. Don't dwell. Talk to her within 3 to 8 seconds of noticing her. Open with a question. Or ask her opinion on something. Make a humorous observation about something in your surroundings. Mind trick for nerves. Imagine she's someone you already know or have dated. I think that's absolutely horrible advice. Yeah. Don't be outcome dependent. Yes. Make a habit of talking to strangers. No. But be social and vibey. Yes. I'll break that down.
I'm on board with the last one because I don't talk to strangers. Yeah. Maybe you've talked to too many strangers.
Maybe I have. I probably have. Smile. 9. Smile naturally. And 10. Don't drag it out. Use time constraints. I have to go. I'm finishing some things. Don't overstay your welcome. Don't steal the mac and cheese from your best friend's house. Anyway, Sean, we've got to bounce now because you got to bounce as well. Sorry, that was the wrong thing. Got to do that. There we go. It's been How to Kill an Hour. Find us on all social medias at How to Kill an Hour. It's quite easy. I'm at Marcus Bronzy, MarcusBronzy. Where can we find you, Sean?
Moseying about in the supermarket, bro.
Okay, yeah. He's in the aisle which is free from. So it's like the ketchup bottle. Does it like all of
if I'm looking at the
noise of
something,
but no ketchup comes out? He's reading the ingredient.
Yeah, if I'm reading the ingredient.
Plastic bottle. Paper label. But yeah, man. All right, man. Catch up with you soon, man.
Yep. We do this. Who's out on the balcony with Dave?